Hey guys, Brandon here. And in this video, I want to cover a topic, an issue in California that nearly everyone is aware of, whether you live in the Golden State or not. And that, of course, is housing. The cost, the crazy cost of housing. I'm going to cover the top 3 reasons I believe that contribute to this crisis and, of course, offer a solution to fix it. Before I get into it, though, I've got 3 requests of you. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to smash the like button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you're tuning in for the first time, I want to welcome you to the channel. My name is Brandon Jones, and I am running to be California's next governor in the upcoming 2026 gubernatorial election. I'm also the founding member of the fast-growing grassroots movement known as Restore California. You can learn more about my campaign and the Restore California movement by going to restoreca.org. I'll also put a link in the description. Okay, California's housing crisis. What's causing it? What's caused it? And more importantly, what do we do about it? Let me start by offering you a few alarming statistics. In 2024, the median price to purchase a single-family residence in California was $815,000. $815,000 on average to buy a house in California. Guys, that is nearly 4 times the national average. In fact, on the renting side of things, renters on average need to earn 3 times the minimum wage just to pay for their rent. 3 times the minimum wage just to pay for their rent. It's crazy. It's no wonder that every year more and more people are leaving California for other states that offer, according to many, a better quality of life, being able to get by with a lot less. Places like Texas, places like Florida, places like Tennessee, practically any other state outside of California. In fact, from 2010 to 2020, although approximately 5 million people did move into California, 6 million people left California, a net loss over that 10-year span of 1 million people. And these aren't by and large people that hate California. Many of these folks were born and raised in California, but it just got to a point where they could no longer afford to stay. It's a major issue and one that needs to be addressed, especially by the next leader of this state. So what has caused the housing crisis and what continues to exacerbate the problem? Here are 3 of what I believe are the main issues. The first one is zoning. Zoning is a big obstacle in California when it comes to reducing the cost of housing. There are many areas throughout California that restrict housing development to a certain kind of structure. For instance, more specifically, there are many places where you can't build multi-family dwellings like duplexes or fourplexes or even apartment complexes. Housing options that make it more affordable for many families to stay in the Golden State. So zoning is a big issue. We need to make zoning more flexible to allow for other things too, like mixed use developments. You may have seen these pop up a little bit more frequently where you've got places where you can work and live, right? That kind of innovation, that kind of flexible thinking, we need more of in this state in order to lower the cost of living specific to housing. Another issue that makes it challenging is what is called NIMBYism. The word NIMBY is an acronym. It stands for Not in My Backyard. You have many neighborhoods that don't want more housing. Maybe they want to have larger lot sizes, or they don't want a certain kind of structure in their neighborhood. Like I already mentioned, they may not want multifamily dwellings mixed in with single-family dwellings. And so NIMBYism also makes it very difficult, again, to push policies, push ideas, push plans that would allow for more affordable housing for more individuals and families. But what I believe perhaps is the largest issue, even though I'm mentioning it last, is environmentalism. California has much land that can be developed on, but certain environmental policies prevent that land from being developed and for new construction to happen. So we need to loosen our environmental policies. And along that same note, even if developers come in and provide new developments, new construction, the permits, right, the assessments that are required by environmentalists make it totally cost prohibitive. Builders are waiting months, if not years, just to get permits approved to finish their projects. And of course, if it's going to cost developers more money, whether it's through long wait times or expensive assessments and permits, of course, they're going to pass those costs onto the homeowner, which further elevates the price of housing. So we need to address zoning, we need to address NIMBYism, and we need to address environmentalism. We need to reform our zoning laws. We need to allow for more mixed-use developments. We need to allow for more multifamily units to be constructed. And we need to really incentivize homeowners from adding things like ADUs, accessory dwelling units. Things like this can really lower the cost of housing in the short term. It doesn't take decades for this kind of solution to take effect. We can do it quickly, but we need to have the right leadership with the right priorities and the right policies to push. We also need to streamline the approval process. And this kind of goes back to what I was talking about with the note on environmentalism. It takes way too long to get permits to build new housing. I know a family member up in LA who, he's not a large home builder. He builds maybe a few homes a year, but he says it can take 6 to 8 months just to get a permit to break ground. That makes it very difficult for a builder to want to do any kind of building in California. They just go elsewhere. They go to some other state where they can provide new construction with streamlined permit approvals. So we need to limit the size of government. We need to get rid of unnecessary bureaucracy and all of the red tape that oppresses small business owners, home builders, from doing their job, doing it efficiently, and then passing those savings on to prospective homeowners. So those are the three main reasons that keep the cost of housing high, that drive the cost of housing higher, and those are some of the solutions that I propose to fix those issues. However, if you want a deeper understanding of my solution for the housing crisis in California, I would encourage you to check out my book that I authored. It's available on Amazon. You can also buy a copy if you attend one of our events. It's called California's Comeback. Again, you'll find a more detailed, more comprehensive, more extensive layout of my plan for addressing the housing crisis and other issues that are addressed through the Restore California movement. Speaking of the Restore California movement, this is a movement that is by the people and for the people. So I encourage you to get involved. To join the movement, all you need to do is visit restoreca.org, and right there at the top of the site, there's a place where you can enter your email and click Join the Movement. Once you do that, you are a part of our community, and I would also encourage you to attend one of our local events. My campaign is currently in San Diego. We're hosting events all throughout San Diego County. So go to our website, click Upcoming Events, and attend one of our events. It'll give us a chance to meet in person, and it'll also give you a chance to learn more about my policy positions and network with other like-minded Californians. The events are free, they're family-friendly, so bring your kids. But for now, I thank you for watching. God bless you. And I look forward to interacting with you on the next video. Bye for now.